Saqsaywaman is an incredible Incan ruin site that we visit during our Mountain Gnosis retreat events. As you enter from the south, this is a lava flow that was sort of repurposed as part of a giant turtle, as you'll see a little bit later in the video. This is all lava flow that has been carved into waka stones. No one knows the purpose of them or how it was done. Tremendous amount of work, and they are found all throughout the Sacred Valley. These MC Escher looking stairs are a pretty wild example of that. We will see in other videos, and for guests that visit, there's very similar carvings at Ollantaytambo, Machu Picchu, and Temple of the Moon. We are on our way to go and meet with a Quechua Shaman who is going to give us the oral history, some spiritual beliefs, and some shamanic tradition knowledge. And up here at the top of the stairs, you can see the turtle. The lava flow is the shell, and then you can see there's a little head sticking out of the front.
Percascanco, sutintagme Saqsaywaman. Saqsaywaman, kaypin yachachiranku hatun runakunata, kaypin yachachiranku hatun willahumakunata, hatun tukuyrikuqkunata, hatun runakuna kamachekta, ankaypin yachachiranku ch'askakuna ancharimusqanman hinan yachachiranku, killaq ancharimusqan hinan yachachiranku, chaqakunan rimarisaq kankunaq rimaynikichispi.
Traducir, por favor.
Ahora sí, voy a hablar en vuestro lenguaje, estoy diciendo.
What's Quechua?
Quechua, yes.
Yeah, Quechua.
So, we are located to the north of Cusco, approximately at 3,550 meters, exactly. Saqsaywaman, original name from ancient times. Saqsa meaning satisfaction, Uma, head. Head, satisfaction, the knowledge and the wisdom. Saqsaywaman was the most important temple of that Inca civilization in that kingdom of the Peru. Kingdom of the Peru, how old is that? That civilization is about 50,000 years before the Christ. By the associated scientific thinking, that construction is approximately the 12th century to 14th century
this
after
one?
the Christ. All this area.
All of it?
All this civilization.
Oh, okay.
The kingdom of the Incas no is like when you are receive information. The kingdom of the Incas is located to the south of the Panama, north of the Colombia. That kingdom calling today kingdom of the Peru, today calling Peru. That kingdom of the Inca is approximately 50,000 years before the Christ. By the associated scientific archaeologists, anthropologists, when that people reading that history of the conquerors, the kingdom of the Incas probably located from Quito, Ecuador, to the rivers Moone in Chile, part of the Andes, part of the coast. That is the kingdom of the Spanish peoples when they take control of that kingdom. But that kingdom, for the associated scientific thinking, that is the 12th century to 14th century after the Christ. Probably that native people coming from Asia, crossing burning path. After they making that big glacier, crossing that burning path, arrived to North America, after then arrived to South America. That native people don't know nothing. That is people total primitive. They are only following to the animals, hunting, fishing, and recollecting some seeds. Well, it's possible to lie part of the time, part of the people, but it's impossible to lie all the time to the other peoples because the truth walking freedom. So, in this case, you will receive that history of the Incas. Come in here, please. On the top of the one hill, they call it Muyuj Marca. In Inca times, only this top of the hill have three big towers. One tower they call it Sayaj Marca, Muyuj Marca, Paucar Marca. that tower, very big tower. The more biggest is that big tower in the middle, and the building approximately 40 meters high. Outside, inside, recovered by the gold. When Spanish people's coming here for the first time, they are in love that construction. In this case, that Spanish people's coming here, not for that architecture, because they are coming when they receive information in Panama. In Panama receive information on the south area, have it one kingdom they calling El Dorado. In that kingdom, have it one disc, very big disc, the gold. That gold is like a crystal.
The sweat of Inti.
Yeah. In this case, they are coming here, but when they arrive, they don't find that disc. What's happened? Before they coming, or when that people start that venture from Cajamarca to Cusco, spent 2 weeks to arrive here, 2 weeks and a half approximately. But in that 2 weeks and a half, some principal letters that Inca civilization take it that disc, the gold, and the transport behind that hill, one lake, they call it Coricocha, lake of the gold. And over there fall down, throwing that disc.
They threw it in the lake?
Yeah. In this case, when Spanish coming here, they are find empty this place. They are start to abuse, to kicking, to killing, to making disasters. But they are supporting 2 years. After that 2 years, that is native people organized and making soldiers. They are fighting with that Spanish. That battle starts second week of the May, finish 4th week of the June, the 1536. After that battle, in this area have it a lot native people dead. In this case, one part of that warriors escaped to the jungle. One part of the survivors here, they are entrancing like slaves to service that Spanish peoples. In this case, in this area, what's happened? On all these hills, have it a lot native people dead. Family of the that warriors coming, the many girls, women coming, crying to take it that dead for the making the burials. But the Spanish people's calling, hey you, don't move that dead. If you move it, we are killing. That woman no have it another option to abandon that dead. After the few days, that dead stink. They are around coming many vultures, falcon, eagles, hawks, condors to eating meat of the dead. The Spanish people's calling in funny word, hey guys, how you calling that kind of bird? Waman, meaning falcon. How you calling in your language satisfaction, Saqsay? You know what? From today you are calling to this place Saqsaywaman, falcon satisfaction with meat of the dead. That name give like insult. From that day, today, writing in brochures, handbook, tickets, Google, Wikipedia, complex fortress of the Saqsaywaman. But in real, what is this? That is a fortress? Not. What is this? When people Spanish arrive here in 1533 for that neck crossing, when they coming here 1533, 15th of the November, they are looking that construction and the comment. Wow, what is this, guys? You know what? I think that is a fortress. No, I think that is a castle. Why then comment that? Because in that age is common in Europe, building fortress, castles. That is why they call it. But in real, that native people calling Intihuasin, home of the sun. In this case, when they arrive here, they look in that construction. They're looking many kind of the images in gold. Also some native people hanging from the neck very big rock like a diamond, esmeraldas, rubies. Hanging from the neck are rose quartz, amethyst. In this case, that Spanish people is coming. That people is very crazy, hanging from the neck different kind of rocks. But that native people handing the rocks because they are working with geomancia, power of the rocks. They are use also different kind of the cover the body with a different kind of metals like crown of the gold, crown of the silver, bracelet of the gold, bracelet of the silver, sticks of the gold. Why? That native people drinking in glasses of the gold, eating in plates of the gold. Why? Because don't use that gold like vanity, like today. They are entering in contact with spirit virginal. What kind of spirit is that? Angels.
Taita Inti.
Angels? Yeah, Taita Inti. Like this, looking for. Over there you are opposite to the sea, the wind, head, body. Angels.
Angels.
In this area manifested that angels because gold with water manifests spirit virginal. They have a connection with grandfather son. Some people's carrying crown of the silver, necklace of the silver, bracelet of the silver because they are manipulate heavy energy. That silver protecting the that entities, that very heavy energies.
Silver is La Luna también.
Silver in symbology, yes, represented the moon. Gold represented the sun, father sun. So, what's happened after the 1536? In 1536 starts that battle. After that battle, native people escape. The Spanish people taking control of all this. From here, brought that black rock, basalt rock. For what? For building that 24 churches, colonial houses, colonial palaces. After then, recovered by the earth, all this 1934, Peruvian government orders to the University of the Cusco to make excavation. In that excavation, find the basis of the Muyuk Marca, Sayak Marca, and Paucar Marca. Today we are see only basis in that tower. In this case, that is the rest of that place. Now we going to down for the looking for some symbols.
Okay.
That native people never leave that history writing in papers, papyrus, or in cave painting. They are live that history, the mouth to the ears, the fathers to the son, the master to disciples. In this case, that over there represent a shape of the turtle. From here only we are see part of the back, this area. More later, when we are located in the middle, from over there you are possible to see complete that shape of the turtle, Mother Earth. That area is the female area. This area represents the male area, the calling Pacha Kama, Pacha, time, space, Kama, creator. All this hill, they start from here to that steps, that represented the shell of the turtle, the head of the turtle. Turtles represent a Mother Earth, Pachamama. The symbology representing Mother Earth, female area. The woman's always looking for, after they married, home, stability, warm. The men not. The men only looking is reproduction and protecting. That is the symbology. Body, body.
Oh, the deer.
Deer, head, horns. Also here you are positive to see one point. That is one star, they calling Venus star. Where is that? Over there. Head, body, 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 body.
Oh, yeah.
That is the horns. Over there is that white point. represent a deer. Deer represent a principal animal of the shamans. Many shamans use hat with horns for what? When they drinking some drugs like mezcal, like San Pedro, Huaychuna, like ayahuasca, or like mushrooms, when feeling that effect, they are, after the soaking little bit smoke, after the smoke blowing on the head of the patient, after then that man slowly be serenity in this case, start to travel to the future, to the past, to the present. The shamans in this area have two kinds of shamans. One shamans working with ancient knowledge, invoking to the ancient knowledge. That is why they are looking the path to the west. West, and the west working ancient knowledge. They are invoking that spirit. When you drinking that mushrooms, ayahuasca, San Pedro, you are feeling shaking your body. When shaman start to singing, so my Incan encantito y encantoni. Son my Inca medicina. Son my Inca medicuna. Son my Inca incantoni. Son my medicina. Hampi. Son my liata spiriti. Slowly wake up. That is the meaning that singing. Slowly connecting your mind with universal consciousness. Slowly be strong and following the light of the sun, path of the sun, because you are part of him. That is in this area, working with that little point. Can you see this wing point? That white point, little point over there. That point working with Venus star. Venus star, love. With love you need to transform. What kind of animal is that? White deer. White deer represent the mother of the nature. That is why many shamans use horn.